Narcissistic abuse is one of the most insidious forms of psychological abuse, and it can leave you lost, alone, and broken. Now, if you find yourself here at my YouTube channel, maybe that's something that you're feeling right now. I know certainly it was what I felt when I came out of my marriage from a narcissist. I felt lost, I felt alone, I felt guilty, I felt shameful. I felt like a shell of who I was at the start of my marriage. Prior to getting married, I was a happy, ambitious, driven woman. And through the years of the insidious psychological abuse, I was left broken. I was diagnosed with PTSD, anxiety, depression, and I used to self-harm the tops of my legs because I felt so out of control. And I'd got two gorgeous children that were looking at me, relying upon me, and I felt really, really scared. I felt no one understood because, of course, the persona of my ex-husband was that he was this wonderful person, that he was this kind and nice man. So if I said anything, I would look like the crazy one. But that's all part of narcissistic abuse. And you found this page, you found my channel, and I'm so pleased to welcome you here because it's my role in life and being so passionate about helping those not just heal after narcissistic abuse, but thrive and flourish, to have a positive life after narcissistic abuse, because it really is possible. So wherever you are in your journey right now, subscribe to my channel. I will be delivering videos a couple of times a week to help you. If you're on Facebook, come on over and join my Facebook group, Divorce and Breakup Support After Narcissistic Abuse. And if there's anything that I can do to help you, maybe some one-to-one coaching, maybe anything else that you can think of, then please go to my website, carolinestrawson.com, and you can contact me there. My unique method of healing people from narcissistic abuse isn't just about helping you in the here and now. It's no coincidence you ended up in a relationship with a narcissist, and it all goes on with that subconscious programming that usually has happened from your childhood. Now, that could be something major that happened in your childhood, or it could be something minor, but it creates in us as children a subconscious program running that maybe we don't believe we're good enough. And if we don't believe we are good enough, then in relationships and friendships, we will try doubly hard. And we become like a magnet to a narcissist because we are codependent, self-love deficit disorder. We are trying to fill that hole in our soul and get somebody else to fill that. And how I help people in the first step to recovery is rapid transformational therapy. This is a hybrid super therapy combination of hypnotherapy, CBT, NLP, and psychotherapy, where I get right to the root cause of why you feel the way that you do, and we fix it in the subconscious in a rapid way so that you start to believe that you are good enough. So it's no good just saying it consciously, because I'm sure many of you watching right now do think you are good enough. But there's something in that subconscious all of the time that is overriding that. And emotion overrides logic every single time. So we need to rewire your brain for that. So the starting point with me is rapid transformational therapy, RTT. Then there's the daily practical things. How do you communicate? If you've got children with a narcissist, how can you parent effectively? Because you can't co-parent, you have to parallel parent. How do you cope waking up in the morning feeling exhausted with the symptoms of CPTSD or PTSD? How do you cope? How do you cope with your nutrition and physical exercise and your sleep? Because all of these are going to have a massive impact on the speed of your healing and recovery. And then we move on to your positivity, really then moving forward. How do you do that? How do you rebuild your life? And that's where I use positive psychology and high performance coaching and look at all different areas of your life. So you go on, not just bounce back, but you bounce forward. I went on to have something called post-traumatic growth. So the success that I now have, being a best-selling author and a multi-award winner in narcissistic abuse recovery, was all because of what I went through. Had I not been through any of that, I wouldn't be where I am today. So I know that might seem a little bit strange when you're watching thinking, gosh, I can't ever imagine being like that. If you could see me in 2010, you would not believe the person that I was. It isn't the person that you see looking back at you now. I was lost and I was broken. I wouldn't dare look in the mirror because I felt ashamed. I thought he'd left me because I wasn't good enough. And of course, that wasn't the case. So welcome to my channel. Go and watch all the videos. If you want to connect on Facebook or LinkedIn, or you want to drop me a message at any stage, either via Facebook or my email address, hello@carolinestrawson.com, or via my website, please do so. You can heal. You cannot just heal, but you can thrive as well. You can flourish, and you can genuinely go on to have a really, really positive life after narcissistic abuse because of what you have went through. Because this is shining a light on all of those inner wounds that we can now take this opportunity to heal.